I did my work mostly in the evening, doing my calculations, convincing myself that this should at least be possible, that the size of the signals were big enough. I want to say that at that point, that I had learned something about radio techniques. I knew what a receiver and an antenna was, and I knew what noise was, that was all important in our game. It was, of course, of greatest importance to the work which I was planning then. That's why I said before I learned more, for me, useful things at the Radio Research Lab than Los Alamos, because I knew very little about radio techniques before I went to join this Harvard laboratory.
Let me just check one thing. Since we started over, the real...
I may interject that is probably a rather common experience, that people felt that through their war work, they came in contact with other fields of science which I had not been acquainted with before. And I believe at least part of this certain quick development of physics after the war was due to this phenomenon. It was certainly eminently true in my case, but I'm quite sure other people have the same experience, that they had worked in too narrow a field, all of a sudden they were forced to go into other things which they thought they would never use, and did only because the war required it, and later it turned out it was very important.